Exciting update. Lawsuit has been filed. I filed my first lawsuit in connection with this dystopian nightmare that I've been dealing with in federal district court, Western District of Michigan, on Friday, January 26, 2024. So, this first one is namely to rectify what went down with my wrongful termination. So it's against the defendants right now as listed are Henn Lesperance PLC, my former employer, the law firm that I was a paralegal at, Kevin Lesperance in his individual capacity, Gosia, Malgorzata Walker, the HR office manager, in her individual capacity and, in relation to what she was doing at the firm. And then Roy H. Johnson, the clandestine private investigator, FBI agent turned private investigator. He's very, very bad. But he was hired by the firm to investigate and, clean up their liabilities. So, and then Doe's 1 through 5 would be John, Jane Doe, and those parties will be identified in the future. I am going to be filing an amended complaint because my complaint as it is right now, I was rushing to get it in on Friday, so it's not up to par. It's not where I need it to be and want it to be. So once I get that amended complaint filed, I will do a more in-depth and comprehensive breakdown. And then additionally, I do want to say it now in case anyone thought any differently. I have no delusions whatsoever that I'll prevail or win this lawsuit. And it not because of not on the merits of my case. My case is absolutely solid. I mean, I've been wronged and my claims are solid and actionable. So it's not that I'm, lacking in that respect, but the circumstances and situation surrounding the lawsuit make it, the odds that I could possibly overcome and prevail, on this given, one, I'm being forced to represent myself as a pro se litigant, which I had an attorney for a whole mess. Okay. Essentially he got compromised by the firm, the defendants. So there's that. I'm having to do this pro se, against a law firm. The defendants, largely the defendant is a law firm and then some lawyers. You've got 15 lawyers lined up in-house, let alone the the friends in high places, the networking, the resources, and just the experience. Bar none. Take that one on its own. It's a huge feat to sue a law firm, let alone pro se, and just everything on top of it. The corruption and the depth of all of that and the lengths that they have gone to render me just destitute. And so that 3, I'm being forced to take it federally, in federal court rather than in state court, because that goes back to that networking and the good old boys and the connections. I can't, anywhere that Judge Joseph Rossi is near, there's no point in trying, because he'll just take a dump all over anything I try to do. The legal community is incestual and tight-knit, so that's outside the question. So there are huge hurdles in all those instances. So I know how this is going to go down. They're going to curb stomp me. Okay, they're lawyers. They're going to absolutely bombard me. There's strategy to litigation. I mean, you can drown someone in just overwhelm them and file, motion after motion after motion and just, keep smothering them. And there's no way I know I can't keep up on my own with, and they have endless resources. I don't have any. So this is a real Hail Mary in the sense of winning, right? But if nothing else, to have the truth and my story and all of this on the record, on the books, permanent, forever public record. I've at least been able to do that now, and for that I am proud of myself. So yeah, and you better believe I'm going to give it all gas, no brakes. I'll give it every ounce I have, but I don't expect anything.